thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Under the Sun and Babies. If you hear the noise in the background, there is an iRobot back here. I'll show it to you guys really quick. I don't know if you can see it or not. There it is. The iRobot is cleaning. So this is the ranch. Wanted to show you guys where I am. See, I don't want to get you guys dizzy, but there's me in the background. Hi. Yeah, so I'm visiting loved ones. Let me go turn this camera around. Okay, and before I do anything, let me take a thumbnail. Thumbnail. Cheese. Okay. Anyways, I'm here today because I'm gonna work on Luca. I have Luca. He's from Barnacle Baby by Denise Print. I know he's no longer available because the original owners have already retired and moved on. And I know Barnacle Baby is getting ready to do their doll show in May or June, something like that. So I'm very happy that they're starting to come back again with new CEOs. Congratulations to them. So, yeah, so I'm going to work on him. And before I get started, I wanted to let you guys know I am so sorry that I could not record come live because my dad, he has dementia, and it's very difficult at this time. So sometimes my mother needs help, and it was not a very good day for it, so I decided to cancel it. I'm still here. 3 of my other family members had to go back home because they do have jobs, so I'm here with my elderly parents and my aunt until Saturday, then I go back home to South Carolina. But I decided to make this now a pre-recording video because I'm going to fix that. He had a little accident last year in the summertime. I wasn't thinking. At that time, I didn't have this other treatment. I just took it out a few minutes ago. Let me see if I can go find it, and I'll be right back. Hi everyone, I am back. This is the stuff that I'm using, but when I work with Luca, unfortunately, I didn't have that resource to do that. So I decided to go ahead and fix him. I have my notebook here, my handy dandy notebook. I'm going to do the Blue's Clues. And so I'm going to go ahead and fix him. He's vinyl, full vinyl. He is a little bit shiny, so I'm going to fix that. And one thing is, if you have a reborn baby and you're using this type of paint, which is acrylic paint, please be very careful, because if you take them out under the sun too long, and depending on the temperatures, if it's too hot, it will chip the paint away. So you want to be very careful with that. My recommendation, which is from Miracle Reborn Nursery, she has Magical Realism paints. She had tested them more than once, and they stick. And that's what I love about that. So my goal, because I just recently talked to her, she did announce that she's planning on doing a class through Zoom, and I think that's awesome because I used to be part of her live stream when she was doing these classes. So I think that is really cool. If she does it through Zoom, it's even better. It's a bonus for me, so I can re-practice again, because I feel like the more you take lessons, the better it is. It will be my second time taking lessons from her. I did it once a few years back, and it's amazing. And you know, I think it's really cool. What did I do with that cosmetic right in front of my face? I'm not always organized, you guys. But yes, so that's what I'm planning on doing. So, you know, I mean, I don't wanted this to be too dark. But, yeah. I'm going to... See, I'm testing this, and it's a good idea to have a test lid when you're working on an art, because you don't want it to get ruined, because I've been there and done that, and it's like... So I'm trying to make this as light as... Oh, I got my shirt dirty. That's okay. I got my shirt dirty, so my family are going to be like, you got yourself dirty. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Having a little coughing spell. That's allergies. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. But anyways, oh, that'll work. Okay. And then I could just brush it off. There we go. All right, see, this is what I'm doing. I'm testing it, and it worked out well. So, yeah. The thing is that when you're reborning a kid, personally, it's always a good idea to test it, because you don't want to having a big mess of a lump, and then you'll be like, wait, what? So yeah, I have not been reborning in a while, because since my dad got sick, and it was too much. So I couldn't do much of anything. So this is why I said to myself, I might as well do this. So what I'm doing right now is adding this little patch on his cheek. That way I can fix him. So yeah, other than that, I'm doing good. Just annoyed at myself because I couldn't do much of any of the classes. I mean, not classes. I couldn't reborn that much, basically. So that did not make me happy. So that is why I say what I just said. And yeah, I cover it up. I think it looks good. I'll show you guys in a minute. Here it is. See, I cover it up. Doesn't look bad, really. You know. I mean, I could easily turn this like a little scratch. Whatever you want to call it. But, voila. And that's what I did. Yeah, so that was a really quickie thing to do. So I'm going to let that dry in the meantime. That way I can chat with you guys. But actually, I'm going to a little bit of a touch on him. So not much going on with me, except that I'm just trying to take one day at a time and just work what I have in front of me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so So I was talking to Miracle Reborn Nursery because she is planning a class coming soon. And I told her that I would like to take lessons again because I like to keep updating with myself as far as art. You know, I feel like the more I practice, the better it is. So that's exactly what I wanted to do. So I'm waiting. She already gave me the estimate price, and I think I'm going to do it. I feel like the more you practice, the better it is on your skills. Because you don't want to forget what you just learned, really. And that's how I see it. You know, so if you're an artist out there, I'm going to take his diaper, but it's not going to be shown, so I'm going to keep them covered. So I haven't really worked with him in a while. Like I say, it was last summer, and he somehow got a little bit of some sun. Oh good, it left. Yay! So, you know. So yeah, but nothing much is going on except that, you know, taking care of my dad, it's no fun, really. But it is what it is. And it's pretty quiet up here. Oops, I don't want to show that. It's pretty quiet up here. You know, you could do a lot of recording or even talk gossip. Just joking. I don't do that. No, it's not nice to gossip. But yeah, and let me go ahead and share what I would like to do in the future. And I know a lot of people have voted. Thank you very, very much. I want to go forward with that now. I am planning doing a future giveaway. And I know a lot of people voted 50-50, whether I should sell it, you know, make my own, or just sell it already pre-painted. So the verdict has come in, the counts has come in, and I am going to purchase a Liam sculpt by Bonny Brown. It's a replica, so if you do not want to watch this, please step away. You don't have to watch it. You're not forced to do anything, trust me. I don't want people to be upset because I chose to do that. And I do that because there are a lot of us who are on a tight budget. Okay, I'm going to let him rest in here. There are a lot of us who are in a tight budget, and unfortunately, when you have to do what you have to do things differently, and you have to budget, you cannot afford to get those expensive high-end dolls. I totally support that. I go for it because technically it's your money, it's your business, what you do. So I personally don't think people should be interfering in what you're doing. That's just my personal opinion. You're entitled to spend how you wish to spend. I know Springflower has done, she's been doing giveaways for a while. And I'm only doing this because there are a lot of people that are still struggling. You know, you don't have to be sick with cancer. You could be sick with other diseases like dementia and Parkinson's, or maybe you had a medical expense, and oh, I'll have to buy more of these things. Ooh, I hope I didn't lose it. I'm going to show you guys what I use when I do that in a minute. But, you know, you have other things, expense come up. You might have had surgery, and, you know, you have to do what you have to do, so you cannot really afford to get nice ones. And then all this mess has started, thanks to Inez and Katie from My Little World. I mean, they're the one that started this protest about us getting these replicas, but they're not thinking that people are on a tight budget. So really, it's okay. Anyway, those things, they creep me out. But anyways, yeah, so it's really no one's business what people spend. You're entitled to spend how you wish. I just wish that people can be more mindful about things. They should not be, I don't know, getting into it personally. So that's just me. And so, I don't really, I have no comment. I mean, you're entitled to spend however you want to, but like Spring Flower says, it's your doll, your way. Really, it's your money, your way, basically. So, anyways, moving on. My goal is to do that, and I'm doing that because a lot of people are struggling, and I get what you're saying. If I do this, I'm gonna get this baby from AliExpress. I find that babies from AliExpress are better quality than Temu. You get more. You get more better realistic babies in Temu. I mean, they're all the same, but I feel like AliExpress is a better quality place. It's because with Temu, if you want to buy things, and you have to add in order to spend $25 or more. AliExpress, you could spend $14 here by itself, and you could pay for it separately. You could buy things for $3. You don't have to keep adding and adding. And what I like about AliExpress, I can buy more blankets than I do with Temu. So therefore, I love AliExpress. So my goal is to buy a Liam replica sculpt already painted, because I thought about getting the blank one, but I don't know how people feel about it. I would love to sell one of my babies one day. I mean, he has a lot of modeling, and I do a good job with that. But, you know, I'm not quite ready to do that just yet. I mean, I don't know how, what's her name? No, is this silly? No, not Selena, though. It's not We Are Kaylee. She's Canadian. Belinda. Boom. Like Bowenna. She's very good, and she has more gut than I do. I don't have the guts just yet to sell one of my artwork. I mean, I would do it, but I don't know how people feel about it. So this is why I think if I want to do that, it's going to be a long while. Although I would just tell them the truth. I mean, I do a pretty good job, and I add a lot of modeling on mine. I mean, everybody, I'm going to cover his belly bits. I mean, it looks really good, and he has a lot of veining. And I did this 2022? Yeah, around, no. Yeah. Actually, I take that back. Yes, I was supposed to do this in 2020, but I got sick with cancer, and I couldn't do it in 2021 because I got hit with COVID 6 months later. So I worked with this little one in 2022, after I just moved from Florida. And I did a pretty good job. I mean, of course, I didn't have the right matte varnish, because when you don't have the right matte varnish, the paint will not stick. So it's trial and error, and he looks good. So I mean, maybe one day when I'm more confident, I mean, I should be, and I should be confident, really. But one day I will do that. And of course, I did this on purposely because he is a premature baby. So sometimes premature babies are born with less hair. So that's what I did. I added the mole hair with my hair. And I will not do that to any other baby. This is just for me, really. This is because I was comfortable. I almost did sold him back then when he was in still a working process, but I wasn't, the person that wanted to buy him from me was not ready. So I said, okay. So yeah, I ended up not selling him, which is fine. And he might look a little bit shiny at first because when you're using that stuff, they're going to look a little bit shiny. But, that's what you can do. Yeah, so that's my goal. My goal is to do that. It dries really quick. That's what I love about air dry paints. Fortunately, I know a lot of people prefer Genesis, but I cannot do Genesis because the fumes, it doesn't smell. But anything that you inhale from the fumes when you use the oh my gosh, what is that called? Where you do your Genesis heated paint on the air fry, whatever you call that thing. All the fumes, if the smell is strong, if you inhale it, it can cause cancer. So fortunately, I had cancer, so I cannot do that. So I prefer to do air dry paints, and it's cheaper. I don't have to spend hundreds of dollars just to get the machine. And if you're traveling, you have to bring that thing. So I'd rather just bring air dry paints, dry on its own, and voila, you're good to go. And yeah, so that's what I meant to say. So, and this is what I use. This is a matte varnish powder from McPherson, and that's what I use. I had this for a very long time. As a matter of fact, I need to get a refill. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, so my goal is to do that. So I would love to do a giveaway already pre-painted, and to be honest, the pre-painted kit, it's so much better when it's reborn. I find that they're cuter. They're just more quality to it, really. I mean, there's nothing wrong to reborn, but I feel like you get more quality when you buy the already pre-painted one. I mean, a lot of people are getting replicas, so why not, So that's what I plan on doing. So, yeah, so, I don't know exactly when I'm going to do that giveaway, but it's just maybe in the fall. That's my goal, to do that in the fall. So, because I'm planning a trip to Puerto Rico with my family. So, yeah, we want to travel, and because I do have family up there. None of my babies are coming, unfortunately. I just don't feel quite comfortable taking any of my reborn babies out to the airport. I've seen so many people, they go through TSA, and they had to check the baby, and something goes wrong, then you're stuck. I'm not ready for that. But I am bringing my little baby Yoda, and it's really small, so I can fit him in my bag, and off I go. I don't have to worry about that. And I just want to take a break, really. I want to take a break from, I mean, I love my reborn babies, don't get me wrong, they're therapeutic, but I want to do a me time, basically, for myself. So what I'm doing, I have this little brush right here, and it did remove some of the shine. It will eventually. He just needed a touch up. But I like to let it dry. Yeah, it worked. You know, yeah, it dries really quick. And technically, if you're going to do this, you want to do this once a year or maybe twice a month, because summertime is coming, and sometimes these babies, their air dry pates, they're probably due for an update, which it was. And if we're not careful and the heat sits in, it could do damage. So yeah, voila, there it is. And I finished it, I'm just letting it dry. So yeah, so that's my goal in the fall, to do a giveaway. But I still want to come live. I also wanted to talk about, also because some people are telling me, I asked what if I should keep it or sell it. That's also 50-50, because it was hard. And I don't personally, if I want a reborn, I want to sell it, because I don't want to keep too many collections. I want to be a minimalist as much as I can. If you have too many, I promise you it's a pain in the neck, because you have to clean it, dust it, and you have to dress them, and you're tired. So I don't want to keep too many. And oh, I want to give you all an update. I just ordered a 14-inch silicone baby. It's going to be a boy. It's really cute, because I have a 7-inch silicone replica. Not a replica, reborn. And I got it on Amazon. I mean, some people say they're replicas, but they're not. This one is also, this is a replica one, and it's 14-inch. Size is this one. So I just put in the order. So it should be here soon. There are only 25 left, so I have to act fast. I'm also getting a Baby Yoda, because I collect Baby Yodas. This one is full vinyl. There was only 11 left, so I have to act on it, because once they're sold out, that's it. It's sold. So this is why I decided to do that. So it should be here soon. And I also ordered one pacifier clip for Maddie. So we're good. I still need to get a few more diapers for Bobby, for my 7-inch silicone baby boy. He's here. He's over there resting, but I had to bring this one because he needed to be repaired. So yeah, so I'm very excited. So if I do this giveaway, you are responsible to pay for shipping between $35 to $50. If it goes overseas, I will have to charge you more. So, yeah, so that's my goal. And I just want to do this because I do care, because when you're in a tight budget, you're in a tight budget. And, it's just nothing we can do about it. So, people are going to have to accept it. I mean, I'm sorry to see people that are collecting high-end dolls, they're going to TikTok, and they don't realize that TikTok might be banned. So how's that going to work? I mean, it will be nice if YouTube could make our content more private for people that follow you, rather than a bunch of strangers coming to you, because you might get trolls, and you might get a person that just wants to start trouble. So I wish YouTube can work on that, really. But it's sad, because I thought we were here for the right reasons. It feels like some of these people here for the wrong reasons. Some people like to just collect high-end dolls just for display. I'm more than that. When you're a ovarian cancer survivor, all of your female organs are gone because of fibrosis and cancer. So in my case, I never had a chance to have kids. I never had a chance to have a companion in my life. So the only companion I have is the man upstairs, which is my Lord and Savior. And he knows I love art. So this is what I'm doing right now. But yeah, these are therapeutic babies, and God knows that I need some therapy. So this is when they come in. So at least they replace of not be able to having a real child. If I had a real kid, I mean, I probably will not be doing much reborning. I mean, I'll just get like a doll. Maybe I will, because sometimes girls, they like to paint. They want to add their own personality. So why not? So yeah. And another thing is I want to talk about is the shark news. I'm very disappointed because I did not see that coming. I saw Tasha's picture being in there. And ever since that day when she decided to expose herself, breastfeed a reborn baby, that took my joy away from me, just to ruin it, just to put it on people's face, to rub it in their face. Oh, look, you can take a fake reborn baby and breastfeed it. That ruined it. That scared a lot of people, and that upset me. And I just don't understand why would anybody would do that. Why would anybody? I mean, a lot of news reporters, they're curious about the hobby, but what I have a problem with those new social media, they tend to change story. You could be interviewed, and then suddenly they ask you all these questions, and then when they make a video, they put in their news, they change their story. A couple of times I've been asked, can I interview you? And I'm like, no, because I don't want people invading my privacy. You know what I'm saying? It's not pleasant. And when I see news reporters kind of criticizing us and making fun of us because of dolls that we collect, I have a big problem with that. So I think what Tasha did was cruel. I felt like she ruined this hobby, just like Kelly Girl ruined this hobby. Inez and Katie also ruined this hobby, and several other people. There has been a lot of negativity, and when that happens, people go separate ways. So I thought we were in this together, really. So I'm just disappointed about that. So now that everybody is divided in this hobby, some people will go to the high-end dolls, some people prefer collect replica, but that's what they could afford. But I'm just disappointed that everybody went separate ways and they didn't go the right way. So that's why. And I was going to share that live, but that didn't work out. But I think on my live stream, I just want to come live. I might be reborning. I might be doing my homework once I signed up Miracle Reborn Babies class, and it's going to be through Zoom, so I'm looking forward for that. It's fun to talk to other people because we're in this together. You know what I'm saying? We're in this together, whether we like it or not. You could, you don't have to like each other, but you can disagree, but you don't have to be disrespectful about it. It's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, but anyways, I'm going to keep this short because I want him to let his touch-up cured. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. And I'm glad I did this, although I prefer to come live. It would have been 45 minutes or live straight. I don't know, depending. I'm just now learning to talk more because the way cancer hit me, it was very hard for me to social. So counseling has helped a lot. I wish it could have continued, but it ended. So on my next live stream, I just want to talk about future things I would love to do in this hobby, like do replica giveaways, which I'm planning on doing that. Also in the future, I'm planning on selling reborns. But anyways, I'll talk to you later because I have a phone call. Bye.